everyone, it's Neenah. Thanks for joining me today for a new video. Today I'm going to be sharing a quick and easy card that really requires minimal supplies. You can make this card in no time at all, and the best part is that it looks spectacular. In today's video, I'm going to be using some Simon Says Stamp products, one of which is the Oh Holy Night stencil. I love the saying on this stencil, and I thought it would be really fun to use this with metallic inks and paste. Here's how the stencil is going to look when you layer these two pieces together. The stars intersperse between the words, which look really pretty. I'm going to stencil this onto some Neenah Desert Storm cardstock, and I'll tape the stencil in place so it doesn't shift while I'm working with it. For the ink on this layer of the stencil, I'm going to use Delicata Golden GLITZ. This is a pigment ink, and it gives a beautiful metallic shine to either your stamping or stenciling. To apply this ink through the stencil, I am going to use a sponge applicator from Rainbow Splash. This is a really nice, easy way to apply this ink through the stencil without applying too much ink that's going to seep through the edges of the stencil. I'll remove this layer to reveal the words, which look gorgeous. This ink dries fairly quickly. I'm going to then keep the tape in place, laying the star stencil over top, getting those stars interspersed between the words. For the stars, I'm going to use some paste from the Crafter's Workshop. This is the Platinum Stardust color, and mine was starting to get a little dry, but it still worked. I'm going to go ahead and apply it through this stencil layer to get a really nice silver finish on top of these stars. I'll make sure I have an even coat of paste across this stencil and then carefully peel this layer off to reveal that beautiful gold and silver metallic shine across this Kraft cardstock. I love the craft with this. I think it was really fun. And I'm also going to enhance the stenciling a little bit with some white gel pen details. I always find adding something like this to a simple card adds a nice bit of interest, and because we're doing this on Kraft cardstock, it's going to show up beautifully. I do hear a lot of times that people struggle with working with gel pens. My trick with getting a gel pen to work nicely is to use a very light pressure, and I find Jelly Roll gel pens or the Signo broad gel pen are great ones to use, and I don't have any trouble with those. If you don't want to add the white pen detail though, you could totally skip that step. Now that I have my background complete, let's put this onto a card base. I'm going to use some Tim Holtz Craft Stock in the Silver Sparkle color, and this is going to be the backdrop for my beautiful sentiment. So this is going to get adhered onto an A2 size card. You could cut out the middle if you'd like so that you can save that interior portion, because we are going to cover up most of that with our sentiment panel. I did want to distress the edges though of this panel just to give it a little bit of interest. This also adds a nice bit of edge to the paper, which I think is really fun. And this little tool that I'm using to do this is the Tim Holtz Paper Distresser. There's a little blade inside of this circular shaped tool that allows you to drag this easily across your paper, and it's a lot safer than trying to do that with scissors. So once my paper was distressed, then I just popped that up on top of my card panel, and I love that little silver sparkle around the edges. So you could leave it like this, or you can step it up one more notch and add some sparkly stars on top. So I pulled out these little star confetti pieces that I had in my stash, and I glued a few of those around my sentiment. I even put some of them on top of the letters to kind of look like there were stars in front of everything as well. Adds a nice bit of depth to this project, and just like that, we have a beautiful and amazing card that really honestly took no time at all. Minus the dry time of the stars, this card comes together just like that. And if you want to speed up the process even more, you could skip using paste and just apply a beautiful color of ink through that star layer. This card would be so much fun to create in all sorts of different colors, and it would also be fun to make a whole bunch of them and give as a gift as a set of Christmas cards. I hope you were inspired by this project. I loved creating it, and I hope that you enjoyed seeing it come together. If you're interested in any of the products that I did use today, you can find them linked below in the video description or over on my blog. Thanks so much for watching. I will be back soon to share more with you all, but until next time, have a wonderful day, and thanks for watching.